It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And, of course, Anthony Simons. Big game for him, playing with his new Trailblazer teammates for the first time.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
6 to shoot. Sabonis, that's good. Sabonis has got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors. And Murray's got the ball here for Portland. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And here's Sabonis. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. They kick it out to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Nobody near Barnes. And another three for Portland.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Here's Murray. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Sabonis. With the fadeaway. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Green. Back to Ball. Golden State moving it around. Ellis on top. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Boucher. They double him with Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Back to Capella. Down low. Here's Boucher. Warriors getting another chance here. Inside. And the dunk by Boucher. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. .124 left here in the opening quarter.
Here's Murray. And Boucher sends it back. And Portland making a change here. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The Warriors leading. Mitchell is doubled. To the paint. Stolen away. Moving it up. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Cornette. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot's good from Simon.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Warriors trail by 3. Mitchell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Capella. Banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Portland out in front, leading by 16. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Back to Simons. Pass to Cornette. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Portland trailing here. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
Number 1.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Here's Ball. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Simons. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pass to Toppin. Portland moving the ball around. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Okoro. On the wing, Green. Green draws the double. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Capella. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Trailblazers trailed by 4.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Paul with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Blazers. Wembanyama, a screen. Toppin with it. Jones covering. Back to Toppin. Pass to Green. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Wow. Flint Capella.
Here's Wembanyama. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. That one's good from the corner.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Sabonis. Now Mitchell. The kick out to Sabonis. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray with it. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Johnson. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Sabonis. Portland grabs the miss.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Johnson. Boucher with the rebound. Outside, Sabonis. It's deflected. And they get it back. Second chance shot. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Warriors leading by 4. Outside, ball. Pass to Capella. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good footwork by Capella. Setting the pick and finding his spot.
And here is Murray. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Back to ball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ellis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
To the paint. A second chance effort. Back to Capella. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. Great D that time from Johnson.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes is got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here is Capella, looking to end the run.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Murray. And the shot goes down. He has 6.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Mitchell wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Portland leading by 3. Barnes outside. Pass to Johnson. Murray outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Trailblazers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Pass to Boucher. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
To the inside. Unloads from 9. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Boucher's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Barnes outside. The tray. Sabonis grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Ball. He has 7. Back to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Cornette. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Inside. Finished off the break. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd.
Number 15. Clint.
Barnes the screen. In the corner, it's Bain. He gets that one. Baines got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one today.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Portland out. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Portland. 4-point game. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
And Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Green draws the double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Both free throws good from Green. Murray with it. And there's the call on Jones. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. From T. Johnson. Warriors trail by 4. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Green. Now here's Capella. Here's Okoro. And it's off from three-point range. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Warriors trail. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Coming onto the floor for your
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the wing on the left. Outside, Bain. Rocket 6. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out for Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Boucher. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now Ellis. Over to the wing. It's Ellis on the wing. Outside, Ball. Down low. Pass to Boucher. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Murray outside. Johnson the screen. And it's Murray penetrating. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Green. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Murray outside. And there's the drive. And then Murray with the jam.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
Junior, James Watt.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's finished off by Boucher.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's the Warriors on the break. Jones, no luck. Here's Barnes. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So both teams making some changes here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Ellis surveying the D. Over in the corner, Green. 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. And it's Green missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Screen by Sabonis. Ball no good. So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Blazers, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So the Trailblazers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps.
You're gonna have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe's. Yeah. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna score.
Duffel got a in it, Cybertruck tenant, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was 350. Heard that it get cold in your city, flew with me. Yeehaw, gotta wanna ride on that seesaw. For my essay, where I waterfall, my look like T-bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your baby daddy, you'd be up a couple mil. You got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We fuck that life for real. Bird come hanging out that window. Bird come hanging out that window, all he seen was steering wheel. Crashing this here movie. I been since a juvie. Flat screen in the Cybertruck, hood watching Tubi.
Throw it to me cause I can wrong. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Walking sacks, filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how boss. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get eat. Rule number 4, never be butter, let's move. Get them riches, you can pick like any money more. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game. Let's go.
Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustle ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link. So I be trying to live my universal laws in effect. When you use your mind and see you as a threat. I'm chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the. When I was down bad, was missing. Pray to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind, wasn't given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, he told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind and stack to the ceiling. I had to stamp my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision. You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up a check and then double up. I got no time for the camera. Fit like a spatula. I whip a face like tarantula. Won't cup no, I'm a back.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And, of course, Shaedon Sharpe. Well, without his presence, they'll have to overcome the absence.
Yeah, that move was all about the long-term horizon for them. I know it's a little shocking how different this team looks, but given some time, I think things will come together.
To the middle. Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tipped away. Pass to Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Capella. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Ooh, poked away. Ball outside. And Paul throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Murray. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Ball. Jones from outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The three from Barnes. Sinks it from distance.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Now here's Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jones misses.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Now here's Murray. 4-point game. Inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Down low. Here's Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Wembanyama screen. The drive by Murray to the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Here's Ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball, not letting anyone stop him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Back to Sabonis. Over Simons. Sabonis, right side. Got it.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Trailblazers lead by 5. And here's Simons. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the three-pointer goes.
Smart move feeding Bogdanovich here. A guy who is ready to fire off a shot at any moment.
Here's Simons. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Wembanyama. With 2 seconds left. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. Portland shooting their first free throw of the night. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right?
The Warriors, 15.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Warriors trail by 7. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Golden State Ball.
On the wing, Mitchell. Still no points.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Finish it off. A beauty.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons put him on a show.
Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for
it. To the inside. Now here's Green. Here's the break. Bogdanovich from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Simons with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Back to Sabonis. Shot no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. Trailblazers lead by 10. Pass to Simons. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Simons has got 6. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Here's Ball. He's got 5. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Puts the move on. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Simons lays it up and banks it in. Simons got 6 here in the quarter.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Pass to Capella. That's tipped. Toppin with a steal. On the wing, Green. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the first half. Here's Toppin. Green covering. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Ellis. Puts up a deep 3. Shot clock at 6. And it's Green missing. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-4 run. A minute 9 left in the first half. Here's Simons.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Simons nails both of them.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Marshall. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Picked by Sabonis. Right wing. Back to Okoro. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Sabonis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now Wembanyama. 11 points in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 19. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
22.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Warriors trail by 19. Ball with it. Green up top. Shoots over Johnson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Now the Blazers moving it up. Fires top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Johnson's got 5 now.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Green in the post. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Count it.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
And it's Murray with the ball for Portland. Outside Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. The Warriors pull it in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Inside. Outside for Green. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Let's go with a 3. And Victor Wembanyama gets a 3. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's the ball. Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
2 minutes remaining.
Sabonis outside.
2 minutes.
That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Sabonis has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Trailblazers lead by 23. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
And here's Mitchell. Yet to see a basket. Okoro outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Toppin outside. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers, Green.
26 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Toppin with a steal. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And it's Simons missing. And so it's Portland in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't.
The Warriors, 29.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And there it is for him.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Simons. Wembanyama screen. And it's Simons penetrating.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Here's ball. Outside, Green. Here's Ellis. Down low. And Ball gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now Simons. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. 18 feet out. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
There's Ball with a 3. Portland with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal
that one on Capella.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Left side, Wembanyama. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The 3-ball. And that's good. Sabonis for 3. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
A pretty careful three-point shooter. Sabonis clearly liked that look.
Right side, Wembanyama fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Sabonis outside. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Murray. Barnes the screen. Outside Wembanyama. Misses the 3. So it's the Warriors now. Out to Sabonis. It's stolen by Johnson. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Mitchell. And it's good for 2.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well,